Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a little bit of a different kind of video. As you know, this channel's mostly about exploring and my travels, but I do live in a sticks and bricks house and things tend to break every now and then. So I thought, don't mind all the stains in this tank. It's just a stain, but anyway. I have had an issue with my toilet and I'm going to attempt to fix it on my own. This piece here has actually cracked. Do you see that right there? Let me see if I can get you down in there. You see right along here, there's a huge crack. So when the water is on, I'm gonna do it real quick and hope that I don't soak my phone, but we are going to turn the water on down here at the wall. I'm going to just turn the water on and see what happens. And I'm gonna hold my phone right about here and hope that you guys can catch it. Here we go. Yeah, you see how the water comes out here? And it will not stop running. So, yeah, the other day I heard a loud crack, and when I came in, water was actually spraying out of this part because even this blue thing had come loose. I think when it cracked, the pressure caused this to be off. It wasn't on there right, and water was just like spraying everywhere inside the tank. So what I did is I purchased this universal toilet fill valve on Amazon. It is a Fluidmaster 400A. I'm going to link to it down below in the description in case anybody else has this issue or is interested in getting this one. And we are going to attempt to install it now and hopefully show you guys how easy it is, or not. All right, I'm going to pause the video. I will be right back once I get everything situated. What I'll do first is I'm going to have to get the water out of the tank, and then I'm going to have to go in under here and unscrew this so I can take the old valve out. All right, I will be right back. So first things first was I was scooping out as much water as I could and just emptying it into the toilet. So I'm going to continue to do that once it gets down to where I can't really get any more out. I'm just going to soak it up with a towel and squeeze it into my bathtub. All right. So I've got you guys on my little tripod and we have done the first few steps. We turned off the water, which I mentioned before. You've got to make sure you turn the water off on the wall. And I've got a little cup under here because when we open this right here, it may leak a little bit, but I did get as much water out of the tank as possible. It does say drain the water, which I did. Use sponge or towel to soak up excess water in tank, which I did. Step 2 is to remove the old fill valve. So we will remove the connector, remove water supply connector from bottom of fill valve by twisting connector nut to the left, and then remove old lock nut below tank and remove old fill valve from the tank. So we are going to do that next. All right, guys, let me slide you up in there and hopefully this will work. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So it says, oh, that didn't wasn't too hard. Well, actually, it says, okay, it says to turn it to the left, which I think I'm doing. Or not. Let's try the other way. All right, you get the gist, guys. I'm going to put you on pause again while I attempt to get this off so that you don't have to watch me struggle. I'll be right back. All right, guys, just a little update. You probably saw this before on my previous little clip, but I noticed it when I got down in here. As you can see, it turns freely, but there's this spot here that's bumping up against the toilet seat. So, I mean, the toilet itself, right? Oops, sorry about that. So, we're gonna have to try to get that past somehow. And I'm trying to do it with you guys on the tripod right there, but it's really tight. Oof, I'm gonna have to use something to pry it past that spot every time I come around, it looks like. So I'll be back again, guys. Wish me luck. All right, we're getting it, but I have to use a screwdriver, and every time I get to that point, I've got to press on it on this side to get it to come past. Wow. Could they make it more difficult? And as you can see, I don't have much space to work with because my cabinet is right here. So I am literally squeezed in between between the cabinet and the toilet seat. All right, guys, oh, here we go. I was gonna say, okay, it got down to a lower point where I can actually get it past there now and do it. Oh, oop, here comes the water. Hold on, guys, here comes water. Let me get my little cup underneath to catch it. Any drips that may be coming. All right. Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, guys. One thing down. Let me pick you guys up and let's see how easy it is to remove the old piece here. I'm going to have to unplug it from the hose. So we got to take that hose off. I may just reuse that on the new one. Okay, I think there's still a nut underneath that I need to work on. Let's check that out. Was there another piece? There is. Let's see, what is this? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my toolbox, guys. I think, yeah, I think this other piece has to come off as well, right here. All right, I'll be back again. So here's what I had to do. I actually went downstairs, grabbed this tool, but I couldn't get it to fit in there. So after much trying, I decided to go up here and twist the post. I twisted just as far as I could because, you know, the rest of the part couldn't go around because it was hitting the back of the tank. But I did it just enough to loosen it up. Look at that. Oops. Now I gotta move my cup again. Anyway, I did it just enough to get this loose. And now we can get it, guys. Oh. So I had my hand underneath the tank, and I was feeling this post, you know, that goes all the way up through the tank to see if I could turn it. And from inside the tank, I was able to see this. I'm turning it from inside the tank, and that gave it just enough budge to loosen this. And now we can do it by hand. No tools required so far. So let me go ahead and get this off, and I'll be right back. All right, we got this off from underneath the tank. And I lied when I said no tools have been required yet, because as you saw earlier, I did need my screwdriver, but that was just to get it to budge, to get it past the ceramic on the bowl. But if the tank hadn't come out so far, or I mean if the seat hadn't been that close to where that bolt needed to be, I wouldn't have needed that tool. So hopefully you guys won't have that problem. But now all I have to do is just lift this part out. Oh, that's looking pretty bad. Look how chewed up. Whoops, sorry you couldn't see that. Look how chewed up that is. Wow. I guess it was time to be replaced. It's pretty bad. And then, like I said, that is what happened. It just all of a sudden decided to split and crack. This is what it would have looked like before. I'm surprised that the whole thing didn't pop off, because if it had, we would have had water shooting straight up at the ceiling when I opened the tank. But anyway, let's put this in the bathtub, and I will be right back with the new one, guys. All right, so, and just a side note, I bet you guys love my orange paint, my orange walls in the bathroom. To be honest, it was like this when I moved in about 6 years ago, and I've never changed it. So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, on with the replacement now. So we removed the old lock nut, we removed the old fill valve. Now it says we're supposed to adjust the height of the new valve. Twist fill valve to adjust height. Top of fill valve cap should measure roughly 3 inches above top of overflow pipe when installed. All right, increasing height allows more water to fill in the tank. Okay, do not move lock ring. Twist left. All right. We're going to try this, and it should be about 3 inches above the overflow pipe. All right, let's see if we can do this, guys. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, because, you know, as I said before, hang on, let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing here. So it says to hold right under this part, and then we're going to twist left. Okay. Twist left. Is that right? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty easy. Pretty easy. But like I said, let me know if you guys like this kind of video. You know, I'm usually out exploring or going on road trips, which look forward to more of that coming up soon, because I may be moving this year. Guys, I'm thinking about moving, so look forward to all the moving videos coming up soon, and that process. I've already started going through things in the house. That's another reason I'm repairing things as well. I wish I'd thought to record when I changed out my my kitchen faucet, which I did recently too, but I didn't do it. I Didn't think to record it while I was doing it, while I was climbing under the kitchen sink. But yeah. Okay, I think we could still go a little bit higher. I'll be back again, guys. All right, I ran downstairs to get my handy dandy ruler, and look at that, it matches the wall paint. How about that? So I thought I would go ahead and go down and grab it to try and get, whoops, I'm not even looking at the right side. Try and get about 3 inches. We can go a little bit higher. It looks like it could be about even with this print right here. So let's do that. Go a little bit higher. But yeah, guys, so my kids are actually, whoops, off to college. Well, my son's going to be moving down to San Diego here shortly. So I'm going to be an empty nester, and I'm actually considering moving to the Las Vegas area. So look forward to some moving prep videos, and I don't know. Thought I would just start sharing my story. All right, that is about 3 inches above the fill line. Maybe a tad higher. But once we get it screwed in, oh, there we go. It just popped a little bit further down into the hole. So I think it's actually perfect. It's right about 3 inches. 3 inches is right here where my thumb is. Right there. All right, guys. Let me get the directions. Hope this video doesn't end up being too long, but I like being thorough. I like explaining everything. You know, when I look for YouTube videos on how to do something, I like to see the steps. So I thought I would just do a video like that, because I tried to find some on YouTube and it was a little difficult to find. I like step by step. I'm a visual person. So we did this. Now it says push refill tube onto fill valve, refill port, attach the refill clip to other end of refill tube. Clip. Let's see what we got here. There is a clip. I wonder what they mean by that. Let's see. Oh, there's actually, they did include their own tube. Maybe I should use it. Let's see if we can figure it out, guys. So this must be the clip that they're talking about. And we've got our tube. Where does it hook to? Ah. Okay, I think it's supposed to hook. I'm just doing this with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so this goes right here. This goes, if we can get it on there. It's a tight fit. But I want to get it all the way on there. The tighter the better. I don't want any more leaks, right? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay. Trying to get a good angle on it. And I had to get the perfect lighting today too, because I've got a skylight in the bathroom and that helps a lot. Okay, we've got that. Push refill tube onto fill valve refill port. We did that. Then it says attach refill clip to other end of refill tube. Attach refill clip to other end of refill tube. Okay, guys. I hope I did this right. By only getting this part. I hope it still works. Why would you put a clip on this end? I guess we'll find out. If not, I'm just going to run this hose onto that pipe the way it was before. Let's see what we're supposed to do with this clip, because that's very interesting. Okay guys, let's take a look at the next step, because after we do that, we might want to put it the right way so we could read it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we did that. Insert fill valve. Position refill tube to face flush valve, making sure fill valve parts do not interfere with lever arm. Okay. Position refill tube to face flush valve. Attach refill clip to overflow pipe. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like we can use the same pipe that we're using. Let's try it. Let me take the other hose off. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to pull on it. Alright, I just pulled the other pipe off. It was a really short one, so that's interesting. Okay. Now we're going to put this down in here, and we're supposed to aim the pipe towards the hole. Okay. And it says to put the clip on the pipe. Let me take a look at that again. I've got it backwards. It looks like it should go like that. That little bent area underneath her thumb should be aiming straight down into the pipe. Okay. So we are going to do that. Sorry guys, my tripod doesn't fit very well, but okay, we're gonna go like this, and it looks like it should go something like this, and this should go on the edge. How does that work? This should go something like this. Okay. I hope this old, like the old part, doesn't get in the way. See how it's got all this. I don't know why it's supposed to be this way. Don't you think we could just put, we don't need this clip, do we? I don't know what that's supposed to do, or what benefit that would have, because the water's still going to come through here. I think we can just put the pipe down in there, or the tube. What do you guys think? I'm going to do that. Let me know in the comments if you think I should have just left it with the clip there, but it doesn't really look like it does anything, because the water's still going to come down through here. I think the clip was just for the pipe that this brand carries, and it probably didn't have a place to put the tube, so they had to have a clip to put it on for it to aim down into the pipe. Oh, it's super tight. I really got it on there good. Hold on, guys. This is gonna be a funny, hilarious struggling video, isn't it? I may end up having to cut the pipe. Tube. I keep saying pipe and tube interchangeably, and they're not. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Let's aim it into that hole. I don't know, guys. I'll probably end up cutting this, just cutting it off there. This is a long enough tube anyway. I'll probably cut it off and just stick it down in the hole like the other one was, because I really don't think I need this clip. And I think it's gonna, when water comes out there, it's gonna end up spraying onto these parts and making a mess in there. So yeah, let me know if that's what you guys would do. But for now, let's move on because this video is already long enough. Okay, we're almost done though. So we have to install the lock nut underneath again. Screw lock nut to the right. And then we're going to attach the water supply connector again, the one that we had trouble taking off, and hopefully it will work. Hopefully I'll be able to get it back on there, because see how much of a gap there is between that one and their toilet seat? Mine is just way too close. It doesn't want to fit. But yeah, I will be right back, guys, once I get that done. Alright guys, as you can see, I ended up putting the old one back on, the old lock nut, because the one that they sent has these long pieces sticking out on the sides, and that one wouldn't work either. Tried putting it up in there, and it immediately bumped against the tank, the seat. So hopefully the old one, hopefully the old one will be okay. Hand tightened only, guys. Now I'm going to reconnect. Let's see, attach water supply connector. Hand tighten it only also. So let's see. Let's see. You see what I'm talking about? That's crazy. Let's see how far we can get before we have to use our screwdriver again to get it past that point. See right there? It's already getting tight. Yep. Yep. Like I said, I don't even know if I can get that on there. Maybe. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, if it doesn't leak, that may be about as tight as I'm going to get it. I'm going to pause again, guys. I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm back. And I decided to do it the right way and just go ahead and snip. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down in here like so. I'm going to actually go about that far. Alright. And now I've got peace of mind. I won't be worrying about it spraying and hitting, splashing against all those parts. I really think that clip was just because the pipe that comes with this brand doesn't have this attachment. And you have to clip the hose for some reason to the side of the pipe and aim it down in there. And yeah, I got my water reconnected down here, and I think I actually got it a little tighter than it was originally with the old valve, but we're gonna test it out now and see if it works. Next step, it says to turn on the water and check for leaks. So fingers crossed, guys, that we won't have any leaks. And hopefully water won't go shooting out of the tank because I left the lid off. Alright, let's check it. And look at that. I'm glad I had the cup underneath because I did get some water in the cup. Okay, I'm going to slowly turn on. This water. If I can remember which way it goes. Oh my gosh, guys, I think it's working. I didn't turn it on too high because I didn't want anything to go shooting out. But let's go down here and turn it a little higher now that I'm a little more comfortable. And oh, look at that, it's filling up. And it's supposed to stop when it gets to about 1 inch below the overflow pipe, the top of the overflow pipe. So let's see if that happens. And in the meantime, guys, if you enjoy traveling or like road trips or exploring, feel free to connect with me and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you guys along, and yeah, I may start sharing some more of my home repairs and things as I prepare to move. And let's hope that this turns off here in a second because it's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close. Are you going to shut off by yourself? I hope so. I hope so. Oh my gosh, guys, it did. Who else has been this happy over a toilet tank working? Guys, I've been flushing my toilet with a, believe it or not, I've been using, hang on, I'll show you. I've been using my salad spinner, filling it up in the shower and flushing my toilet with this until I could get this fixed. And I didn't want to call a plumber because, you know, plumbers cost money, and I knew I could do it. So, yay, we did it, guys. All right, the moment of truth. I am going to flush the toilet now. Let's see what happens if we flush the toilet. Let's lift the lid, and let's see if we can get an angle that shows the toilet and the tank at the same time. You ready, guys? We're going to flush the toilet now. Holy moly. Holy moly. Guys, I'm beyond thrilled. I could not be happier. I think the whole problem was my fill valve, because even before I switched it out, when I would flush the toilet, it didn't have much pressure. And when I would flush it, it didn't always completely flush. And there was like stuff, you know, toilet paper or whatnot still left in the toilet. So, and look how fast it fills up. It's almost full again. I'm going to test this one more time. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. I'm so happy. Okay, this time I'm going to focus only on the toilet bowl, and I want to see how well it flushes and see if it's better than before. Guys, to be honest, that is literally 100% better than it has ever been since I moved in here. I sure wish I'd fixed this sooner. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you guys are interested in getting this toilet valve, I'll have a link down below in the description. It's the universal toilet fill valve, and it is the Fluidmaster 400A. We're going to double check one more time and make sure we don't have any leaks. think we're doing good, guys. Ah, so happy. All right, I will see you guys again in the next video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for putting up with my silliness and the long video. I'll see you next time. Bye.